Everyone come on to the circus bazaar. If you're into paranormal stunts and supernatural sideshow movies, then step this way and witness into the world's circus.
That'll never ever end.
Yowie wowie. Hurt or heal. Hurt or heal. Very simple. selection only two options. Just when I try to heal, others, they just want to be hurt. So, they get what they ask for. And I'll just sit back and watch and wait for the exact moment when I'm able to say, 3, 2, 1, I told you so. By the way, pardon my absence Saturday night when I was scheduled to do a panel with the Afterbirth. I completely disappeared. I was served papers and thrown in jail. I was locked up. Oh, and somebody came and broke my jaw. Some Italian guy, I don't know, came and broke my jaw. And the FBI, the CIA, the Secret Service, the Klan, the Freemasons, the Knights Templar, and the Illuminati, they came and they served me papers, and I have a cease and desist and restraining order, and I was forced to stay away from YouTube for 24 hours. And I was locked up in jail, maximum security. That's why I didn't stream last night. You can understand that, can't you? Loony! Well, why do you want to dig that drama up? You might ask. And I might retort, well, that corpse of 64 years is still walking around. So, if she didn't stay buried, I might as well have fun with it. I mean, come on. Somebody help her act her age. Bury the woman, okay? Who's now claiming to be 37? She's 64, that's a fact. For 3 or 4 years, she claimed to be 45, I think. And then, because I simply refused to give in, and I just overwhelmed her completely, she broke down, I think last year, and admitted that she was 64 years old. And now she's doing a reverse, and now she's claiming she's 37. So she went from 45 to 64, and now she's 37. She's getting younger. Which would make her born, by the way, I guess she was born in 1984, 1985. She claimed that her father took her to see Elvis, not the bum who drives around in the camper. All these guys drive vans around the country making road trips. They're all fat, disgusting pigs, aren't they? Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna include a lot of people. Hey, if I have to go back to this place, if I have to get into this frame of mind and this zone, I'm going to make it count. So, Loony Lolly claims that her dad took her to see an Elvis concert. Loony Lolly claims to be 37, which makes her birthday around 84, 85. Elvis died in 1977. Anybody good with math? Even simple arithmetic? Her dad took her to see a concert of a man who died 7 or 8 years before she was born. Maybe technically because she was still sperm in her daddy's wee-wee, he could have gone to see Elvis when he was alive. So technically she was in her father's wee-wee as an unfortunate egg that just happened to reach the uterus 8 years later and survive. So technically, yes, you could say she was at an Elvis concert. At what point do the people who follow her and adore her and are bought and paid and owned by her? I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a lot of people she gives money to. And it's just a coincidence that it's people I become friends with who she all of a sudden puts on her payroll. And it works because they believe her bullshit. They believed she was 45, and then she finally admitted, thanks to my pressure, bum 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 bum. She finally admitted she was 64, or I think she lied again still and said she was 62. Okay, nobody called her out on that lie. It was all like just perfectly excusable. Now she's claiming to be 37, and people are believing that. The same people who believed she was 45 are now believing she's 37, even after she admitted she was really 64, or 62, or somewhere in between. These are the stupid people. Marilyn Manson sang about the beautiful people. He didn't sing, he screamed about the beautiful people. These are not the beautiful people. These are the stupidest people. The stupidest people. The stupidest people. You can go on anybody's stream and donate money to them and have them in the palm of your hand. She already owns 2 tweaking drug addict crackheads who fake pregnancies and miscarriages and domestic abuse. We all know who they are. She has owned them for close to 4 years now, 3 years. Who else does she own? Anybody want to stand up and say, ooh, 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 me? She owns me. She gives me money. She gives me donations, so she owns me. Anybody else want to admit to being owned by Looney, Lolly, who served me papers and had me locked up overnight and had someone come and break my jaw? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta be talking like this because my jaw is wired shut, right? Oh, God, if you're gonna lie, at least do a better job at it. At least try to do a better job. Like Scott. Excuse me. Have to swallow the vomit that comes up into my mouth when I even think of that creature. The stalker. The master projector. Everything he is, he projects upon everyone else. 2 weeks ago, quite a few women, more than I thought, got together and were coming into my stream and my chat, and I'm sure everybody remembers that they were all violated by Scott. They were manipulated. This is before Shannon got smart and dumped his ass. All these women, Layla Gumdrop, Black Lotus, a.k.a. Elegant Mind, Patricia, forgot her last name, the Luna Sparks, and there was a couple other women. And they encouraged me to do the panel and tear him up, which I did. It's still up. You can go see it. I don't hide my shit, and I don't delete it unless it's music and it gets taken down by copyright. Unlike you, Scott, I don't do a stream and then take it down, and then the next day tell somebody, I did this happened on my stream last night. Go see for yourself. How can I see for myself? You took the fucking thing down. That's why you take things down. I leave mine up so I can verify anything I say. Anything I say can be verified. These women came into my stream telling their stories about how Scott brainwashed them, manipulated them, blackmailed them, stalked them. And now, 2 weeks later, I'm pretty sure that Patricia is the only one who's not friends with him again. Because I talked to Patricia off of YouTube, and I asked her if she was one of the above women who have gotten back into his good graces, and she adamantly swore not. She showed me screenshots of him texting her, and her asking him why he was telling people that the two of them were friends again when they were not. And his response was, because I hate the hate. I'm tired of the hate. Don't you wish we could go back to the old times when there was no hate? Keep in mind, this is the hate monger. This is the manipulator. Oh, don't you wish we could go back to that time? And that's when she's supposed to say, oh, yes, Scott. Oh, I do miss those days. Let's go back to those days. Patricia was smarter than that and told him to go fuck himself. But he's still going to lie and say that they're friends. Although, what's her name? Luna Sparks, Lori, whatever her name is. All these people have 10 different names, YouTube channels, accounts. I heard, I don't know for a fact, but I heard that this Lori person is friends with him again. Black Lotus / Elegant Mind. What's so elegant about a mind that wants to be friends with a piece of shit like that? What is so elegant? I would think it would be empty mind. So Black Lotus, Elegant Mind, is back in Scotty's stable. As is Layla, or however she wants to pronounce her name. At this point, I don't care. Layla Gumdrop. If I wanted to be mean, I would call her Layla Dumdrop. But no, I'm not going to be mean to her. Even though there's, one of those Twitter wars. Don't you love those Twitter wars? Layla Gumdrop, who clearly, I'm sure anybody who was here would remember Layla saying that Scott played with her head and tried to manipulate her. And she didn't want to do any panels. She didn't want to confront him, but he did mess with her mind. Now she's claiming that he never did anything to her, when there are plenty of witnesses, and probably the panel from 2 weeks ago where she was probably agreeing that he manipulated her and tried to use her and chop her up like he does all women, like he was doing to Shannon. So Layla Gumdrop, Twitter war. I guess she's speaking hypothetically. Why is it, can't I support someone? Why is it that when I support someone, I'm called two-faced? Something like that, you get the gist. Why am I considered two-faced for supporting someone? I'll wait, is what she said. She'll wait, and I'm sure she was referring to me, so I gave a retort, because, in Twitter wars, shots fired, You gotta fight back. Nothing says heavy fighting like a Twitter war. A war of twats and tweets. So I retorted with, supporting someone does not make you two-faced. But supporting someone who purposely manipulates and tries to hurt you makes you someone else's property. Which I think most people with even a triple-digit IQ would agree that's true. Someone manipulates you, has a history of manipulating anyone he can, including yourself, and then you want to be his friend no matter what. I have nothing bad to say about Layla. I told her simply, you'll see. You'll see. Mark my words, you'll see. Just like I told Shannon. Unfortunately, she found out the hard way. Layla, you'll find out. Again, the hard way, even though you denied that it happened before. Well, maybe you can deny when it happens again. And she just has this mentality that everybody should be at peace. There's nothing wrong with supporting a YouTube creator. I mean, a YouTube creator. I think she seems to think that people who create content, by the way, what does Scott create? Videos of me, stolen from me. Scott hasn't created anything since that was a pause of silence. Because there is no answer, because Scott never created anything. Scott has created nothing, just like his parents did when he was born. She seems to think that people who create on YouTube are not real life people. I mean, you could be an evil son of a bitch in real life, but if you're a YouTube creator, well, you can support that person. If Adolf Hitler had a YouTube channel, or Charles Manson, or Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, or any scumbag anybody could think of, if they had a YouTube channel, well, now they're a different person. You can support them because they're a creator. And I try to explain it to her, but she doesn't get it. So, okay, whatever the reason, Layla does not understand that someone who creates or steals content from someone else on YouTube is a real life person. And if they manipulate you, and she did ask kind of a dumb question, no offense, but none taken? No, probably 3 or 4 taken. She did say that yeah, just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. No, I did lose my train of thought. Trying to keep up with this lunacy. That's why I said Loony Lolly, the pathological lying 64-year-old who claims to have papers served to me if I miss one day or one night of YouTubing, claims to have me locked up in jail. I've got a broken jaw. She has a 24-hour around-the-clock security team to protect her from me, as if I'm really going to go out of my way, as if it's even worth it. She has cease and desists and restraining orders against me, although she doesn't know the difference. I can't go within 5 miles and 5 states of her. Both. 5 miles and 5 states. You get that? You get that. Tell that to a judge. I want a restraining order. No. I want a cease and desist order. Well, I really want a restraining order, but I don't know the difference, so I'll call it a cease and desist. This person cannot come within 5 miles. No, within 5 miles of me and 50 states. I think she would immediately be locked up for being stupid if it's a crime. No, stupidity is not a crime. There's not enough jail space, and free society would be pretty damn empty. This is Scott's soulmate. Pathological liars, narcissists, sociopaths, psychotics. They believe their own lies. They lie. Their words are recorded or screenshotted. And they still lie against their own words. They lie when there's proof of their lies. So, do we have a match made in heaven here? Obviously, you do like older women, Scott. Well, Loony Lolly's only 37, right? Oh no, she's 45. Oh no, she's 62. Oh no, she's 64. There's a lot of numbers in between that she's going to be choosing. Watch this. Next week, she'll be 25. I don't know who the chick is in her 1970s style shampoo ad of the blonde with the flowing hair. I don't know what shampoo that was, but I've seen it before. Yes, that's her. It's like saying the pink avatar of Lisa on her channel, which is clearly a cartoon. People think that's really her. And even she doesn't expect people to think that's her, but this is how stupid people are. I'm just pointing it out. I think the train of thought that I lost was Layla Gumdrop. She just wants peace and happiness and everyone to get along. And what's wrong with supporting creators? And why can't everyone be friends? In the abstract, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thought. And it would be nice if the world could work that way. But you know what? Not in a million years before or a million years from now, as if this world is going to be here in 10 or 20 years. It will never happen. It can never happen. It has never happened. Cavemen were beating each other over the head with clubs. When fire was invented, I'm sure somebody's head was stuck in it. Burn, baby, burn. Or whatever language they spoke. So, it's a nice thought. Can't we all just get along? But facts are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings, because the answer is hell no. We can't get along. And it's not one person's fault, it's the way of the world. There will never be peace on earth, an end to war, because an end to war means big businesses that own this country and this planet will lose a lot of money. As long as big business like General Electric, Halliburton, that level, as long as these entities own this planet and they profit from war, there's never going to be peace. It's a nice thought, but it's only existent. It only exists in the abstract, not in the real world. So, Layla Gumdrop, you have a beautiful idea, but sorry to disillusion you. That idea has never, is not, and will never come into reality. It will never be that way. And if somebody, you know what, I bet she has more anger towards me for having this little Twitter back and forth than she has for Scott, who manipulated her. It's usually the way it works. No good deed goes unpunished. Like I said to Layla, you will see, sadly. I'm not talking bad about Layla. Like she said, agree to disagree. Fine. But like I said, you'll find out. As far as Luna Sparks or Lori or whatever her name is, as far as Black Lotus, Elegant Mind, whatever her name is, you'll see too. It was just kind of funny that all these women used to come to my streams when they wanted to battle Scott. And they wanted someone to give them a platform, and I gave them that platform, and then I took the platform and battled Scott. And they were all over my stream, and even Scott said when I paneled with him 2 weeks ago, he said, all these women who are coming to you now, do you think any of them are going to follow you after this panel, after you did what they wanted you to do? And Scott, I'm not as dumb or stupid as you look. I never thought, first of all, I don't want people to follow me. I want friends, not followers. Followers are sheep. People like Scott want followers. I don't want to be anybody's leader. I want to be someone's equal. Crazy me. Little fucked up mind I have. But Scott, you were right, and I told you were right, because I'm not as stupid as you look. I knew that after that panel, I would probably not see or hear from any of these women again, and it's true. I haven't heard from Layla. I haven't heard from Black Lotus. I haven't heard from that Lori, Luna Sparks, whatever. And there was a couple others, I just forget their name. Patricia so far has not, wants nothing to do with him, but she has her own personal problems, so I don't expect Patricia to come around. I don't expect anybody to come around, but it's just kind of funny that I took a stand and defended these women. Shannon is the only one who stuck around, but we've been friends for 4 years. All these women wanted a platform. I gave them a platform. I gave them a voice. And what do? They disappear from my knowledge and go right back to the guy that they wanted a platform to chop down. Stupid is as stupid does. Owned someone else's property. I don't know, I'm not in their heads and I don't want to be, but to all of you women, I'm sure you'll hear this some way or another. You'll see again and again and again and again and again and again. Some people never learn. You'll see. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. Just don't come to me when you need another platform, and don't expect me to fight your battles. I'll fight for Shannon because we have a history. We're actually friends. But the others, Scott's a happy boy. Happy boy because he has his obedient frisbee fetching females. Obedient frisbee fetching females. OFFF. You can hashtag that, huh? OFFF. Off. Off. Not 2 F's, off. 3 F's, off. Obedient frisbee fetching females. And he's happier than a pig in shit. And having a Twitter war with Scott is like bashing your head against the wall. Because after the first couple times, you get a headache, it hurts. But after so many times, you become so Dane-bramaged. Dane-bramaged, yes, I said that. You just become delirious and you start to laugh. I mean, here's a guy who can't even spell my name. He messed it up twice. Here's a guy who says, I'm the stalker. Everything that he's guilty of. You want to know what? If you want to know what some people are guilty of, just pay attention to what they accuse other people of. And it's usually exactly what they're guilty of. Remember Jason? Snowballs? Bang bang, machine guns? Never heard a machine gun go bang bang, but okay, well, we're dealing with pedos here, so. So, Scott projects all of his mutated DNA on me. I'm the stalker, I'm the crazy person, I'm the narcissist, I'm the liar, I'm the one who can't get a woman because I'm so evil. And then he says, I'm done talking to you. And then 3 or 4 more responses from him after he says, I'm done with you. Scott, I gave you more attention than you deserve. From what I hear, and I don't know because I don't go to your channel, because that's another difference between you and me. Besides 5,000 years of evolution of the human brain, some of us still rely on the reptilian brain. We still live in the reptilian brain, and some of us have evolved. That's another difference between us. When I don't like somebody, I don't subscribe to them. I don't have notifications turned on. I don't watch their channels. I don't watch their videos. I might talk about them, but I don't follow them anywhere. The only reason I know that Scott exists is because people will tell me that, oh, he's streaming about you now. He's streaming about you now. I didn't hear from him for 2 weeks after our panel. And I thought he just took a break from YouTube until the other night someone told me that he was streaming on me. That's how I know Scott is still alive, because someone told me he was streaming on me. I don't follow people who I don't like. I don't know if they're alive or not. Ask me what Loony Lolly is doing. I didn't even know she did live streams. Apparently she does live streams. I think I'd rather watch and listen to Scott than Loony Lolly. Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, you're dumber than the summer day is long. So, in my crazy mind, I don't follow or subscribe to or watch people I don't like. People like Scott and so many others, they don't like me, but they're subscribed to me. They follow me on Twitter, they follow me on Facebook, they follow me anywhere they can, notifications turned on, I'm live, they're commenting, they're listening to me, watching me, and streaming about me, and everything I say, restreaming my streams. Go right ahead, you have my permission. I'm not going to strike you. I'm not petty like that. So, Scott, you need to learn the definition of stalking and obsessive behavior. I don't follow you. I don't know you exist until you make yourself known to me or someone tells me about you. You, on the other hand, you know every damn thing I do because you can't keep your eyes and ears off of me. I'm sure he's listening right now. And I don't know if I have him blocked. I don't think I have him blocked. Flatline. Hi, Misty. Mwah. Flatline is another female who he screwed over, played head games with 3 years ago. She got out of that situation. There's an endless list of women who Scott has and continues to manipulate. And Scott, are you going to stand or sit or lay there and deny wishing death to Shannon's grandmother? And oh wait, Oh no, you took that back. You apologized for wishing death on her grandmother. You wished death on her. Shannon. You hope that she dies. Just last night or the night before. I don't know. I was told this by somebody else. I listen to people who don't lie. That's why I don't listen to you, Scott. Do you deny wishing death on Shannon, who has personal family horror going on right now, and you little dick boy, you're going to wish death on her? As the cat's trying to climb up the fucking... This is all going on live. Pussy is always a problem. Can you get down, please? I don't want your ass in my face. That's something Scott has a fetish for. So, Scott, you're such a good guy that you hope Shannon's grandmother dies and you hope she dies. But you'll deny that, right? Because nobody can go and listen to your stream and hear you say it because you took it down. Some people record streams and sound bites, so be careful about what you lie about. Just might come back and bite you on that little gingerbread bony ass of yours. I know, I'm 10 million years behind in the chat. More specifically, 42 minutes. Haven't had a monologue that long in that long. and Scott, don't you want to play the card, look at Ken with his wrestling personalities. He thinks he's this wrestler and that wrestler. No, Scott, I don't think I'm anybody. You are the one who plays wrestling characters blatantly and badly. You even quote directly. Me, if I see a personality that I agree with, it tends to rub off. And after all, this is theater. This is entertainment. Who is their complete 100% self on YouTube? It's about entertainment. I could just sit here like a particular drug-addicted tweaking fish, wearing a winter hat in the middle of July when it's 100 degrees, sweat pouring down my face, wearing my girlfriend's dollar store white framed aviator glasses covering most of my face, sweating like a pig, while my girlfriend, who I claim to be my wife, but she's married to a gay guy in Florida to keep him in the country still, who sends her a couple $100 a month, and then you got the stupid fucks who send them even more hundreds of dollars a month, and then they're monetized on YouTube and they make about $35, between $30 and $35 per month on YouTube. Ain't that something to jump up and down about? I'm monetized, guys. Yeah, for real. I'm all the way up. $30 a month? That's $7.50 a week. That's less than $1.10 per day. And you stream sometimes for 24 hours straight. If you're going to brag about something worth bragging about. If my channel was monetized, I would be making 5 times more than you without even trying. That's why I don't monetize. Don't want to be monetized. I make my own rules. I play copyrighted music. People enjoy it. I'm going to stick to it. I'm not in it so I can get money. No, I'm into it so I can give people something to enjoy themselves. Music, yay, I'm happy. That's what I want to hear. Not, let me read the Bible. And then after I'm done reading the Bible, I'm going to tell everyone how much better than them I am. Because, anybody who reads the Bible is a narcissist who believes he's better than everyone. And then he goes back to reading the Bible. And he's done reading the Bible, and he starts trash talking people, using troll accounts, making fun of people's disabilities. Just ask Trailer Trash Mom and Christian. Making fun of people with disabilities, making troll accounts of people with disabilities, and then reading the Bible again. But somehow they have a bunch of monkeys who just don't, aside from Loony Lolly, who owns them. No, she's not a monkey. She's not a monkey. Monkeys are short and hairy. She's pretty tall and hairy. Pretty damn wide too. I think you could just put her in the what is it, chimpanzee? Like the one that ripped off that woman's face about 10 years ago? Yeah, man. Loony Lolly. Okay, I'm going far away from the topic, but welcome to entertainment. But when you start wishing death on people and their family members, and you manipulate people and you purposely try to hurt people, and you take advantage of the fact that they're not all there, and you trash them, someone just has to step up, and I can't help it. I always will. Not always, but a lot of times, more than I should. But no good deed goes unpunished, because a lot of people I help usually shit in my face. You're welcome. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, and I won't get fooled again. Liar. I will get fooled again. 'Cause I'm too fucking nice. Any one of these women who went back to Scott after Scott manipulated me and he did this and he did that. Yeah, Ken, go tear him a new asshole. They're going to get hurt again. They'll come back to me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't take your advice. I'm sorry, I went back on my word. And knowing stupid me, I'll probably give them another chance. But hey, enjoy the ride. You are waiting for your own demise. Ain't that something worth looking forward to? With Scott, there's always something worth looking forward to. Nothing stays the same. He's always changing. He's always leaving YouTube forever and coming back a week later with a different name. Borderline personality disorder? Not the same as multiple personality disorder, but damn, Scott, I think cover to cover you have everything listed in the medical journal under mental deficiencies. But you're too narcissistic to admit it. Who came to YouTube with Jason the Pedo? Scott. Who's still friends with Jason the Pedo? Scott. Well, and Nelson, but I think Nelson is actually a couple steps below Scott. Actually, as far as viewership and popularity, I don't know. Nelson's above Scott. This is what people watch. This is what people want. That's my monologue. I wonder if the mic was turned up loud enough so that the past 50 minutes and 10 seconds were actually audible. I have to go drain the main vein. If anybody who doesn't know what that means, look it up. I'm sure there are how-to videos on YouTube. Don't worry, I'll leave you with music.
The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy. I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality, the cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize, when a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me, only you can set me free. I saw the things you need to be. I'm the smiling face on your TV. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. I exploit you, still you love me. I tell you 1 and 1 makes 3. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Joseph Stalin and Gandhi. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set you free.
Microphone was off. I said give me about 3 hours to catch up.
You gave me fortune, you gave me fame.
Just for the record, Scott, who's watching, because that's what he does, people tell me, Scott's streaming about you. You should go over there. No. Some homeless crackhead is on the corner talking about you. Go over there. No. I'd rather listen to the homeless crackhead. But whether I'm talking about him or not, he's always watching. Scott, are you watching? You see 13 likes? 13, yeah. You're lucky if you can get 13 views. And have you ever achieved 13 likes? That means there's 13 people who agree with at least something I had to say. Most likely what pertains to you. So you can say I'm a liar. You could say I don't know what I'm talking about, but at least now 14 people are just as crazy as I am. Bunch of crazy sumbitches, ain't we? Yeah. It's called telling the truth, not being afraid to. 14 likes. Basically, 14 people agree that you're a scumbag. 14 intelligent people. Really, one of my biggest fears is that Scott might actually procreate again. He already did at least once that I know of. Please, Scott, I'll send you condoms. So when you manipulate some poor woman into bed, please, don't spawn, do not loose any more demons from your loins. Stick with what you got. Take care of your family. 17 likes. Scott, you don't even have 17 subscribers. Then again, you don't keep a channel for more than a week before you say goodbye forever. And then a week later, I'm back. Heaven sent. Hello, how are ya? I don't even know Scott's name on here anymore because he changes it weekly. He changes it more than he changes his underwear with the gingerbread stains. I have no idea what his name is, and I bet a lot of people on here don't know either because he changes it so damn often. But he always comes back to DM Rage. DM Rage, D-U-M-B Rage. Perhaps more appropriate. Hardcore Scott, I like that one. Hardcore Scott. Hardcore Scott. A Chucky doll and Ronald McDonald's sister got together, had a baby. Look at Scott. There's the result. That's the afterbirth. Now, how hardcore is that? Who can look at Scott and think, oh, he's hardcore? My cats are more hardcore than he is. The only thing hardcore about Scott is the porn on his lap drive. Hard drive. There's nothing hard on his lap. So we've heard. Hardcore Scott. Pacing your living room floor like it's a parade. You probably wear a hole. I'd like to see your floor right in front of your camera. You probably You probably wore out the rug, or if there's a floor, you probably got a scuff mark across the floor from all your pacing back and forth. At least you're getting exercise. New Jersey, what's up? Punka, what's up? Demi Dubstep, who the hell are you? Just asking. But hello anyway. Oh, Dusty, I talked to you for 3 hours on the phone, and then you wouldn't answer me when I called you back. Shame. Shame. I don't know if Flatline Misty is still here, but she'll be in and out. Yeah, that's what Aaron said. Oh God, here we go. Loony Lolly. Next. Totally and completely in love with you, and I don't care if you think it's too late. I'm telling you anyway. That's something she would say if she spoke the truth. It really is. And that's really her picture. All 37 years of her. Oh no, 45. Oh no, 62. Oh no, 64. Oh no, 37. Next week, 25. Eventually, if we're here in a year or two, Loony Lolly will be a fetus, still in the womb. I'm reading the comments backwards so I don't miss any late-breaking details. My audio has been fine. Thank you, Dusty. That's what I need to hear. Want to start rumors? Yes, Scott and Lolly, they met in the Virgin Islands. How appropriate a name. They met in the Virgin Islands. And they've been dating for the past 20 years, even though Scott's 29, but, you know, every woman has her fetish. There are people who would believe that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to let everyone remain in silence. No, Scott, no songs for you. These happy tunes. Britney, bitch. Oh, God.
Bring the action.
When you hear this in the club, you gotta turn the shit up. You gotta turn the shit up. You gotta turn the shit up. When we up in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. See the boys in the club, they watching us. They watching us. They watching us.
Heaven sent.
Everybody in the club.
You've known Scott for 3 years.
All eyes on us.
Sadly, I got you beat. I've known him for 4 years. I think I've known Scott longer than anyone in this chat, and probably anybody watching. Unlucky me. So I know exactly how he operates. Exactly how.
You are now rocking with Will.i.am in
Britney, bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bring the action.
Rock and roll. Everybody, let's lose control. All the bottom, we let it go.
And we know Allison has nothing to do with Jason because she's on his shit list because she didn't send him money for commissary when he was in jail. So he can buy honey buns and shit like that.
What we talking about? Burn it up and burn down the house. Turn it up and don't turn it down. Here we go shake the ground. Cause everywhere that we go, we
Bring the action.
When you hear this in the club, you gotta turn the shit up. You gotta turn the shit up. You gotta turn the shit up. When we up in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
You see them girls in the club, they looking at us. They looking at us. They looking at us.
Everybody in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it
What new tower did I get? New Jersey?
we saying oh,
A new tower?
and shout and let it all out.
Cat tower.
And shout
Yes.
and let it out. We saying oh,
You are now rocking with Will.I.Am.
Britney, bitch.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, Ashley, Scott's baby mama.
It goes on and on and on and on. When me and you party together, I wish this night would last forever. Cause I was feeling down, now I'm feeling better. And maybe it goes on and on and on and on. When me and you party together, I wish this night would last forever.
Look at a picture of Jason the Snowball. Doesn't he look like Private Pile in Full Metal Jacket?
And let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out.
Or Billy Corgan, plus 200 pounds.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we saying oh, I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh,
You are now rocking with Will.I.Am.
Britney, bitch.
Bunny the Tranny Boy has a channel? Yes, I had my jaw broken for 6 months. That's why I was on other people's panels, because I had my jaw broken. I was in prison, I had my jaw I just found that one out today. I had my jaw broken. Damn, that hurt. The only way Allison could have my jaw broken is if she sat on it. The only thing she could break anything is by sitting on it. Instead of calling for pizza and tacos and home delivery of every fast food joint in existence, call Richard Simmons. I think he'll come out of retirement with his forklift, knock your wall down, pick up your bed, and bring you to an airplane hangar somewhere and help you lose 2 or 3 tons. And maybe you can integrate back into society and, still be the same nasty, trashy, bottom-feeding biatch that you've always been, but at least you'll have the body of a human being and not Jabba the Hutt or Pizza the Hutt. I didn't even know she was still on YouTube until I found out today. Someone told me she was talking about me, so see, I don't even know if these people are still alive. Unfortunately, they still are. Oh, and there's Billy Corgan. Nope. I'm not going to play anything that's going to get me shut down because I want to keep this up. Scott, don't you wish you could keep it up? From what I've heard from some of your YouTube ladies, I use that term very loosely, almost as loose as they are, and not Shannon either. From what I've heard, you can't keep it up. There's pills you can take for that, by the way. Oh no. Oh hell no. Perfect for the moment. And the mood.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit, let this slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip. It's all about the he said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit talking that fish. It's just one of those days, feeling like a freight train. First one to complain, leaves with the bloodstain. Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better watch your back, cause I'm f***ing up your program. And if you're stuck up, you just locked up. Next in line to get f***ed up. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit, let this slip, or you can leave it with a bad lip. It's all about the he said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit talking that ish, or so come and get it. I feel like shit. My suggestion is to keep your distance, 'cause right now I'm dangerous.
Yeah, I figured out everything about Looney Lolly because her and I started off as friends and we used to talk on the phone before I had one of my episodes and said I was going to kill myself just for attention, guilty as charged, but she thought it was real and she bragged about it and told everybody to make fun of me. She took pride in thinking I killed myself. And you wonder why I'm still talking about her?
Break your breaking face tonight. Give me something great. Give me something great. Just give me something great. How about your face? I hope you know I'm like a chainsaw. What? A chainsaw. What? I'm a chainsaw. What? So come and get it. It's all about the he said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit, let this slip, or you can leave it with a fat lip. It's all about the he said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit talking that ish, or so come and get it.
Panka, Panka, Panka. Good evening to you, sir. I'm sure anybody who knows Panka will agree that he has never said anything hateful towards anyone. Never. I've never heard him say anything hateful towards anyone. But tonight, Scott, he's a piece of shit. Ponka has never said anything like that about anybody. See that, Scott? You got the most peaceful guy I know to call you a piece of shit. Stay away from Lancaster, Pennsylvania and Amish country. You will corrupt them completely. Yeah. You will inspire the Amish to construct an octagon out in their yards so they can get into MMA. Mother Teresa would strangle your ass. And I'm just saying that because it's true. I'm not saying hi to a lot of people because this is the beginning of the chat and I doubt these people are still here. Richard Ramirez. Scott's baby's mama raped him. There are people stupid enough to believe that. Now, New Jersey, I'm not going to let God sort him out. I'm going to give God a hand. I'll sort him out. You're welcome. Or down there, up there, I'll give somebody a hand and sort him out. Did I miss Sasha? I miss Sasha. 20 likes, Scott. 20 people think you're a douche. Stacy finally made herself known. Oh, this was at the very beginning. Yep, Tupac. Oops.
Fucking whore, but you like a
I'm catching up. Heaven sent. You said your friend found out where Loony Lolly got that picture from? Really? Where? No, I know it's a shampoo commercial. Must be a shampoo ad. Where did it come from? Or I could do my my DM Rage hardcore Scott impersonation. Minus the body. When he flexes, it looks like he's trying to pull on everyone's pity strings and get money for food because he's malnourished. Welcome, Demi Dubstep. You're friends with Heaven Sent? Welcome. Aaron. I summoned Aaron. What's up, Aaron? Mr. Flatline. Mr. Misty, take your pick. Mr. Bella, Mr. Belladonna. Don't anybody read too much into anything I'm playing and thinking that, why is he playing this? Who's this for? Who's this song for? Who's that song for? Nobody in particular. Although, like the video for this, I would love to be the one to put a bunch of snakes under the blankets in Scott's bed. It'd be the only snake in his bed. Gummy worms don't count. It's called a limp noodle. And it's covered with red pubes. Everyone, puke! Dawn, I just saw you. Hi, Dawn. Ah. Good to see you, Dawn. Really good to see Dawn. Any earthquakes, Dawn? You just got blocked in Scott's chat. Hate me, sorry. Scott always swears he doesn't block anyone. He says he's not afraid of anyone's opinion. He doesn't block anyone. He doesn't believe in that. I can't even count how many times if I had 15 fingers and 27 toes, I don't think I could count how many times someone has come in here and said, Scott blocked me on his channel. But he swears he never blocks anyone. And he's not blocking trolls, he's blocking people who disagree with him. Because Scott can't handle people not agreeing with him. It makes him cry. Little red tears coming out of his little bloodshot eyes. Ginger Boy can't handle criticism. He can't take the pressure. He might, take a razor blade and threaten to cut his wrists on a stream like he did sometime last year. No, I didn't see it. Heard about it. I wish I would have seen it. Something to laugh at. Yeah, I had my NyQuil pranks, but cutting your wrist, Scott, really? And in the wrong direction. So you wouldn't even have died. You just would have ended up in the emergency room and the psych ward and have to go around the rest of your miserable life proving to all the women you try to manipulate where that scar on your wrist came from. Oh, my cat scratched me. Really? What's your cat's name? I don't have a cat. He's that bad a liar. Keep blocking, Scott. When you block people who come at you with the truth, we all know why. Because you can't handle the truth. No new developments. Terminator 800? Is it me or is my neck disappearing? Good old trapezius muscles. Anybody who wants to strangle me, go ahead. I dare you. Try to choke someone whose neck you can't find. Does it appear? No, that's my chin. My chin that's healed nicely since I had my jaw broken. What was it, yesterday, the day before? No, last year or 2 years ago. When I wasn't streaming for 6 months, but I was on other people's panels. I wish I had some good lies to look back on, some believable, convincible lies, but no, all stupid lies from stupid people. I did try searching the internet for that picture of Looney Lolly. I couldn't find anything. It just looks like a shampoo commercial. Or like Purell or something. Scott talking trash about someone who's in my... Now you see, now, how does Scott know who's in my chat? Not defending him. Oh, because he's watching and listening. I didn't know he was streaming. Like I said before, I don't follow you Danny Partridge Bonaducci, gingerbread boy from the depths of hell. I mean, you look like one of those disfigured troll dolls from the 80s, or something that would come from a McDonald's Happy Meal, one of those toys back in the 80s, because they don't do them anymore, because kids choke on things. Kids choke on McDonald's French fries, but they don't ban them. They choke on a toy. Hey, I don't care how old you are, kid. If you put something in your mouth that's too big to fit and you choke on it, I think nature has taken its course, and we have to weed out people like that, because that kid's going to grow up to vote and drive and probably have influence on a lot of major decisions. Let nature weed out the really stupid ones. Had she done that 30 years ago, 28 years ago, Scott would not be here. I don't know if it's a Purell commercial. Where I saw that picture, like Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders is the dandruff shampoo, right? Dandruff shampoo. Yeah, like, just picture Allison with a lot of dandruff. She shakes her head and all the white flakes come down, but it's not dandruff. It's pieces of white hair just falling off from lack of bathing, which you can't blame her for because she's unable to. Try and find a tub big enough. Try and get her in and out, really. So what if she has white hair? You know what they say. I think I messed that one up. If there's if there's snow on the roof, oh yeah. If there's snow on the roof, oh. If there's snow on the roof, then there's a snowman in the front yard, shaped just like Allison. It would totally block her house. I usually have to give a disclaimer before I play this song, because certain people flatline. I used to dedicate it to you, calling you stupid, and now I have to give a disclaimer saying I'm not making fun of anybody. This song isn't a reference to anybody. I like the song. But this time, however, change of plans. Stupid Girl. Asterisk on the bottom. This is dedicated to all of Scott's women. Women, girls, females, whatever you want to call them. Stupid girls. Mark my words, you'll all find out the hard way again. And again, and again, and again. Because stupid is like Tourette's, it just does not stop. And the group being called garbage, well, no comment, but if it fits. And if anyone notices, Scott usually goes for women who are fresh out of a bad relationship and they need someone to confide in. They're vulnerable, easier to manipulate. Scott, I have forgotten more about manipulation than you will ever know, little boy. I am over 20 years older than you, and no, I'm not bragging about that. Even though I am 100 times in better shape than you. I mean, your neck, 2 fingers to pinch you. You're like a little giraffe doll. Like when you're a kid, you get the little farm animals. And I'm sure, Scott, you've had plenty of farm animals in your lifetime, even in your childhood. How about those sheep, huh? Meh! You know why Scott fucks a sheep at the end of a cliff? So the sheep will push back. We know your secret, Scott. Like I said, I have forgotten more. God, I'm over 20 years older than you. The fact that I'm your mental superior goes without saying. You can't even spell my name. 3 letters. On Twitter, you screwed it up twice. It's just, I can't even explain it, but what do you expect from a high school dropout? But Scott, you see, you use your manipulative powers for bad reasons, to take advantage of good people. I use my manipulative powers and expertise on garbage like you. I do good with my superhero power. The cerebral assassin. You stand no chance. Not a Snowball or Jason the Pedo Boy chance in hell do you stand against me anyway. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Just read about John Darwin's theory. You'll learn a lot about why you and I are so different. And you and all the people in this chat here, including the Scott+Loony and Loony Lolly trolls. How's the weather down there, Scott, at the bottom of the barrel? Cold and murky, with a chance of getting even more cold and murky. Compare the views he gets when he talks about me, especially while I'm streaming simultaneously. Compare it to the number of people who watch his normal streams. If you want the views, Scott, talk about someone who's relevant. And no, that's not the case with my stream talking about you. People just want to hear me decimate you, annihilate you, verbally thrash, and overcome and overpower you. Which I could do drunk, high, and half asleep. I'll shut the fuck up now. I invited him to panel hours ago. Nothing. And Scott, you do have my permission to restream my stream, which is a big no-no on YouTube. I could flag you for that. Instant strike. I won't. I'm not petty like that. I want people who watch you to hear me so they can compare you and I and realize how stupid you are. Go ahead and do anything you want with my content. No strikes. I'm not petty like that. Out of pity. Have fun. Any way you can. Going out to all of Scott's women. By the way, I think it's time, here and there I have to mention it. Despite my back and forth with Layla Gumdrop on Twitter, I am not saying anything bad about her, and it's clearly on there in a tweet. I wish nothing bad to her. I wish only the best for her, but sadly, it's not going to happen because she's back with Scott. And I have no insults to hurl at Layla Gumdrop. Like I said, she just wants everyone to get along. Like we're living in fucking Teletubby world. It sounds good on paper, but it will never be a reality. So, anybody who wants to say, yeah, Layla, he was shit-talking you, and she'll probably believe, because Scott would never lie to her. Nope, not saying anything bad about Layla. And she had the last word on Twitter, so I'm not even going to continue that. Because everything I said to her, Scott had to add something. And then say, this is my last time responding to you until the next time. And then this is the last time I'm responding. Scott, you can't even keep a promise to yourself. You lied to yourself, you dumbass motherfucker. Hey, let's dedicate this to Jason's best friend. Let's dedicate this to Scott's best friend, Jason. Yeah, Mr. Pedo Boy. Mr. Snowball. Because we all know the age of the girls he goes for, which is why he's on the registry. So, this is for Jason. The title alone. Think about it. Oh, can you smell those teens from across the pool? Pom-poms and all? Hey. Guns. He's even mentioned in the song. Gun. I trigger those rejects simply by putting this towel on my head, because they will spend the next half hour talking about the towel on my head. It's called mind control. Thank you, Scott, for letting me live rent-free in your empty head for so long. This is my last comment to you. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Oops, another tweet twat from Scott. Tweet twat from Scott. This will be my last message to you. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Oops, even quicker. Another message from Scott. This is my last... He doesn't even tell the truth to himself. Go to Wichita, Scott.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. I said the nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off.
Ashley,
That time right behind my
Luna,
back. And I'm talking to myself
Layla,
tonight because I can't
Lotus, Elegant Minds, Lori. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
find behind a cigarette.
Well, Wichita is in Kansas, so...
And a message coming from my eyes says leave it alone. Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell.
Dusty,
Everyone knows about it.
I can't reach my sun-kissed fruit gems.
England to the hounds of hell.
And I don't feel like getting up again.
If I catch it coming back my way,
Sugar
I'm gonna
withdrawal.
serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says find a I'm going to Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw, make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will think no more. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home.
Unconsciously, I am playing music that pertains and fits Scott's women. Bow down before the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. Head like a hole, black as Scott's soul. Don't worry about dying, you have no control. This is the point where Scott usually gets so triggered he ends his stream and then does some gaming. Any reason to play with his joystick that has never brought any woman any joy, only a child. I went from 22 likes to 10. How did that happen? The guy who's watching and listening to my stream is accusing me of doing the same to him. Did I lie when I said he projects everything that he is on everyone else? I am reading comments and picking out music. It's called live streaming, Scott. When you have people in your chat, more than two, it's a common courtesy that you read what they have to say. If they're going to take the time to comment, take the time to read. I know reading isn't your strong suit, Scott, but for those of us who can, do. Oh, by the way, Dusty, I told Scott on Twitter, kindly cease and desist from stalking Dusty. She made it quite clear a long time ago she wants nothing to do with you. And his reply was that you follow him on Facebook and Twitter, or whatever, so you obviously want something to do with him. Just letting you know what he says. So that's his alibi. And so you're stalking him, basically. Goodbye, Heaven Sent. About 20 minutes after you left. Sorry, Dusty, have to... hey, this also prevents me from getting a copyright warning because I keep interrupting songs. Dusty, you're wrong. Scott is thinking before he speaks. Don't tell him to think before he speaks. Scott always thinks before he speaks. And that's why he always speaks stupid shit, because that's what he's capable of thinking. Nothing more. So the stupid shit he speaks is coming from his stupid brain. What else would you expect? Nikola Tesla to speak like that? Einstein? Even Carrot Top. Maybe they're related. Carrot Top? I don't know. I can't even read this girl's name because the font is a picture of what looks like a Barbie doll, blonde hair. I don't even know what her name is. Her initials are KK. Something Corner. I always play the best music. Why, thank you if you're still here. I wish I could pronounce her name. Stick around, please, and come back as often as you like. And yes, I do take requests. The Iron Sheik. Iran, #1, USA, hack to. I think only Dusty got that one. And New Jersey. Dusty, stop playing with your chest. Or not. Dawn, we started talking about birth control when I was thinking about the day Scott was born, or the 9 months in which he was conceived. That will initiate a conversation of birth control. Having your tubes tied doesn't mean anything. We know someone who's had her tubes tied and was pregnant 3 times in a row and miscarried 3 times in a row. And she proved it by showing positive pregnancy tests. A photo that she stole from eBay. But who remembers that? Maybe somebody. Go on my Drama Dump channel and see it. It's still up there. See, Misty knows, Flatty knows, I'm cracking her up tonight. See that? I'm making people laugh. Like I always say, I can do a drama hate stream on people. It doesn't even sound like I'm hating on anyone. Comedy, that's called a skill, Scott. Yes. But in order to have that skill, you have to have this other thing called charisma, which you can't even pronounce, let alone spell, let alone have. You either have it or you don't. It's like red hair. What do they call it? Gingivitis? Yeah, gingivitis. Is he hate streaming? Drama? Oh no, he's making me laugh. That is a gift. And it makes people tolerate the drama. It's nice when that goes noticed. And then my mind goes blank. Oh, what the hell. Missing my sun-kissed fruit gems.
She's my cherry pie, cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, yeah. Wow. Well, swinging on the front porch, swinging on the lawn, swinging where we want, 'cause there ain't nobody home. Swinging to the left and swinging to the right. Think about baseball, I swing all night, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Swinging in the living room, swinging in the kitchen.
Stitches.
Folks don't 'cause they're too busy bitching. Swinging in there 'cause you
Mike.
want me to beat it, so I mixed up the batteries.
Mike.
Now scream, you
Mike.
scream, and I'll scream for her. Don't
Stitches.
'cause I can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie, cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, oh yeah. She's my cherry pie, put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie, yeah. Swinging to the drum, swinging to guitar, swinging to the bass in the back of my car. Ain't got money, ain't got no gas, but we get where we're going if we
So if 10 people click like at once, it doesn't stick.
don't even talk 'cause I can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie, cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, oh yeah. She's my cherry pie, put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie, yeah.
Who's dead? Who's dead? Her? What her music did I play?
Trained professional, swinging in the bathroom, swinging on the floor, swinging so hard, forgot to lock the door. In walking daddy, staying 6'4", said you ain't gonna swing with my daughter.
Stacy. Welcome to the chat, Stacy. The lead singer of Warrant? Dawn said her. She. Lead singer, I know, looks like a she, but technically a he. Back in the days when we had genders. Confused. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, Bobby Brown. Well, not Whitney Houston's Bob, the model Bobby Brown. Oh. She was in this video? She's dead? Let me guess. Some strange disease, unheard of, called drug overdose. Just a guess. You think OJ is guilty? No. He's innocent of bombing Pearl Harbor. You want to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, New Jersey? Well, here you go.
Reach out, touch faith.
I read your thoughts.
Your own personal Jesus. Someone to be your friend, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to be your friend, someone who's there. Feeling unknown and you're all alone. Flashing by the telephone.
I'll conduct a Google search. There's a guy named Bobby Brown, not the singer, but he's a bail bondsman in Colorado. I know, watching 10 years of Dog the Bounty Hunter. Bobby Brown is 64 years old and alive. If this is the same Bobby Brown, who's a makeup artist, I think this is a different Bobby Brown, because this one is married to the same man. Stephen Faulkner. Isn't Janie Lane the singer from Warren? That's a different Bobby Brown. Okay. Bobby. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oops. I forgot the E at the end. There you go. She's an actress? Oh, God. No, Bobby. Bobby Brown. Born October 7th, 1969. She's a month older than me. Sometimes credited as Bobby Brown -Lane, which means married to Janie Lane. He has a girl's name. seen the two of them together, you would think they were lesbians. Yep, that's the correct Bobby Brown. Damn, she's 51. Some people age very, very terribly. Ain't that right, Loony Lolly? And Alley Cat? Oh, that's what I meant to say when I got my train of thought derailed. Allison with her dandruff shampoo. Snowflakes. And what they say, when there's snow on the roof, there's a fire in the furnace. Or in her case, when there's snow on the roof, there's burn marks all over the legs. All over the thighs. Oozing, festering, pus-filled burn marks. Even the burn ward said, no, go away, we can't handle that. Especially when each leg is bigger than a monstrous-sized person. Oh, am I going to get more papers served to me and another broken jaw? I hope so. Whee! So, Loony Lolly, keep talking about me. Keep kissing ass. Keep doing what you do best. Did anyone else hear when her husband in the background on one of her streams, panels or whatever, her husband yelled at her and called her by her name, Donna? Donna, what are you doing? And she denies her name is Donna. Everything I've been saying about her, some of it has turned out to be true because she finally, after years of denying, admitted that I was telling the truth. So think about it. Of the other things I've said about her being fact and truth, do you think she's lying about any of the other things? Those are the only two lies that she got caught in. How about the others that she didn't get caught in? And how about all the stupid people who swear that she's telling the truth even though she tells 5 different versions of a story? Oh, I believe she's 45. Oh, now she said she's 62. Oh, I believe that. Now she's 37. Oh, I believe that. It's no learning curve with these people. I don't even know if people is the correct species to label these people under. I got back 3 more likes for non-loony, non-leper. Leper. Ah, Allison. Every time I watch the 2017 Bill Skarsgård remake of It, remember little Eddie? His nightmare, the leper. I always think of you. But that leper was very skinny. One of your legs is bigger than his whole body. Eddie's leper. Allison, you were Jason's bitch. But since you didn't send him any commissary money while he was in jail like you were supposed to, send him money so he can buy honey buns. I'm sure he got his buns glazed anyway while he was in jail. While you didn't send him any commissary money, you're on his shit list. And you're just terrified, aren't you? Good. Why don't you send someone to have his jaw broken? Oh, that's right. Take your pick. He has 3 chins. He could have one of his jaws broken, or all 3. It would take 3 punches. But since he has no neck, it would be hard to find a chin. Why don't you serve him papers? Oh, because you're terrified of him and what he can do to you. And these are people who call me loser. Like Scott. You're a loser, Ken. Thank you. Coming from you, that's a compliment. You love it when I say, Scott, I am your mental superior. Sunshine. You just love it when I say that. Ooh, I could feel you getting triggered. Scott, don't get paranoid. But this is actually dedicated to you, my friend. Could have been written for you. Could have been written by you, but you don't know how to write.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins and a mouth that kept the junkie with the plastic eyeballs. Spray paint the vegetables, dog food stalls with the beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stock car flaming with the loser and the cruise control.
Yeah, Dawn. That VH1. Yo, forgot what it was called. Even Tony Katian from the Whitesnake video was in that. China, the former wrestler, bodybuilder, all dead. Except for Peter Brady.
Forces of evil and a bozo nightmare. Ban all the music with a phony gas chamber, cause one's got a weasel and other's got a flag. One's on the pole, shove the other in a bag with the rerun shows and the cocaine nose job. The daytime crap of the folk singer's club. He hung himself with a guitar string, a slab of turkey neck, and it's hanging from a pigeon wing. But get right if you can't relate. Trade the cash for the beat, for the body, for the hate. And my time is a piece of wax falling on a termite who's choking on the splinters. Yo, bring it on down.
Someone's peeking around the corner. That's because it's... What's the word? Laminated. That's it, laminated. See, if I touch it, it'll move. It's laminated, so the reflection of the TV is on there, so you can watch Ancient Aliens if you stare at the poster. I don't know why they laminated the damn thing. It does look like a face after me. After the E and me, right next to the disco ball, it does look like a face. Did it go away? Nope. I think it's a reflection of no, it's not. Well, hell, maybe someone is creeping around, peeking around the corner. Is it a reflection of... No. Alright, so someone's peeking around the corner. Probably Scott, because that's what stalkers do. If I turn the light off... There you go. It solves that problem. Yes, Misty. The metamorphosis tree girl. Tree girl. Not many people know it's actually either a girl changing into a tree, morphing into a tree, or a tree morphing into a girl. I don't think anybody caught that. They just think it's a tree. And nice bright yellow, notice metamorphosis. And that poster is like 22 years old. Misty, you were a teenager when I got that poster. You were a teenager when I got Jim Morrison here. You were about a year younger than you are now when I got this one here. So, see, not everything I have is old. Oh, Dawn, you don't want the creeper? You still want him peeking at you? I could send you a screenshot. You did a drawing like that? I would like to see that. You always said you had drawings, and I always wanted to see them, and you never showed me. Upload a video showing your showing your artwork. Show off your talents. I never saw anything you drew. You always promised me, I'm gonna show you my artwork. 18 months later, I'm gonna show you my artwork. It's now 2 years later, almost exactly, and I still haven't seen a damn artwork. I want to see that. Has it hanging in his music room. His music room, my streaming corner. I know everybody's tired of hearing about Scott, but just one more. A subtle hint for Scott.
Once upon a time, there was a little old woman. One day, she baked a gingerbread man. Unfortunately, as soon as he was ready, he jumped up out of the oven and ran out of the door, shouting,
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
First he passed a pig with a smile on his face. He wanted to eat gingerbread and so join the chase. The gingerbread man laughed and so the pig cried, keep running fast or you'll end up in my insides.
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Next he passed a cow with a smile on her face. She wanted to eat gingerbread and so join the chase. The gingerbread man laughed and so the cow cried, keep running fast or you'll end up in my insides.
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Then he passed a horse with a smile on his face. He wanted to eat gingerbread and so join the chase. The gingerbread man laughed and so the horse cried, keep running fast or you'll end up in my insides.
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread.
Gingerbread, gingerbread.
Gingerbread man.
Suddenly, the gingerbread man came to a river.
Oh no, how will I get across?
I like stories.
A fox appeared.
I will carry you across the river. Jump on my tail.
He said. So the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's tail.
You know Scott will jump on any tail he sees.
Soon after,
Whether
the
by
water
consent or
rose
not.
up, and the gingerbread man cried,
Oh no, I'm going to get wet.
Jump on my back.
replied the fox. So the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's back, but soon after the water began to rise up, and the gingerbread man cried,
Oh no, I'm going to get wet.
Jump on my nose.
replied the fox. So the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's nose, but no sooner had he done so than the fox flicked him high into the air and swallowed him up in one big gulp. And that was the end of the gingerbread man. Please subscribe for more fun educational songs.
The fox swallowed the gingerbread man with one big gulp. Looks like I'm a fox now, whether I like it or not. Just, you gotta love it. It's a 400 degrees for 10 hours. And that's usually how I bake my cookies when I forget they're in there. Don't take sleeping medication before you put cookies in the oven to bake. Oh, now New Jersey's talking about fat chicks. Come on, New Jersey. Now you bring in Loony, Lolly, and no, wait. Loony, Lolly is just fat. Allie is, holy shit, behemoth. If there's a scale of 1 to 10 for sumo wrestlers, with 10 being the most humongous, she's about a 13. I'm just saying that because it's true. Oh, I got a knock on my door. It might be those papers getting served to me, or someone wants to break my jaw. Bring it. You play with me, I play back. So now these three creatures are going to play the victim. Hey, he's picking on me. You talk about me behind my back. People gotta tell me what's being said. I defend myself and I'm the bad guy. Guilty as charged. Fuck all three of you, or 17 of you if you count Allison. There are many times I almost set the kitchen on fire. When I used to drink and black out, or take the Benadryls, diphenhydramines, and black out. There are too many stories. Scott, Loony, Lolly+Alison, come on over for dinner. I'll take some pills and I'll cook something for you while you take a nap on the couch. Oh well, since I'm going to jail, might as well go in style. 2 hours and exactly 50 minutes. No copyright warnings. I want this to stay up. If I go any longer, no one's going to rewatch a 6-hour stream. So I am going to... what do you call it? Oh yeah. Sorry, the microphone is too loud. I'm going to end this lovely stream dedicated to 3 of my favorite people in the dumpster fire. I don't want to say give me 5 minutes because that means 15, so give me 20 minutes. The most 20 minutes, and I will come back and play music until they do shut me down. But I said everything I had to say about the gingerbread boy, about Loony Lolly, about alley cunt. And all these people are going to claim harassment. Well, did I refer to any of you by your real names? No, I didn't. So good luck with the harassment charges. If you got identification that states your name as being Loony Lolly and alley cunt, guess what? Wasting your time, just like I'm doing, trying to have an intelligent conversation with you. Scott is now going to start gaming until I come back. And then it's time to trigger him again, even though I'm just going to play music. And life becomes a beautiful place once again. I'm glad I got to dump all this out. Thank God my broken jaw healed and I got out of prison and I somehow managed to deal with those papers I was served. Just think of how stupid the average person is and realize these fuckers are even more stupid than that. Cut. Print.